In the state of Florida, we have what's called parenting plans. In any case that involves children, it doesn't have to be divorce, it could be paternity. Parties are not married, but they have a child. And we have to prepare what's called a parenting plan. It defines the rules and the regulation and the manner and the means in which you are going to share your children, exchange your children, and spend time with your children. When it comes to a parenting plan, which strictly, generally speaking, will identify what your actual time sharing is going to be and holiday time sharing is going to be, the first thing I say to a client is, I hope we can write this parenting plan, you can put it in a drawer, and the two of you can do what's in the best interest of your children. You're going to have flexibility. You're going to accommodate the changes that these children experience. Holiday time sharing is always difficult. I'm telling you the two holidays we struggle with the most. Thanksgiving. Some parties want to alternate Thanksgiving. Some people want to split the day, afternoon, evening. Christmas is a big one for us. How do we divide Christmas? How does a child celebrate Christmas morning with two parents? And that can't happen. So typically we just alternate that. One year a parent gets Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, and the other gets at noon to the next day. So it's important with the major holidays that you define them and that they're clear so that during these very special periods of time, people aren't going to battle and the children aren't suffering with them. When it comes to the parenting plan, I really encourage parents to be flexible. You know, the easy answer is that you enforce strictly every term, but generally speaking, that may not be in the best interest of the child at that particular time. However, if you cannot agree on anything as it relates to the child, you're going to have to default to the parenting plan. Parenting plans are very, very specific. Generally speaking, they address every issue in anticipation going forward. And the hope is that, like I said, you'll ignore it, you'll throw it away, and you'll do what's best for your children without reading the parenting plan. But it's there for a reason. When we prepare a parenting plan, one of the big considerations that I look at is the dynamics between the parents. Whether or not I think that because of their relationship, they're going to be able to be flexible in enforcing it. In instances where I think there is going to be high conflict with regard to the children, time sharing, and any other issue related to them, I encourage people to strictly enforce it, not to be flexible, because flexible just creates conflict. But the better way to manage that situation is to be flexible, to look at your agreement and say, well, I know this is my weekend, but grandma's 130th birthday is this weekend, so I'm going to let you have the child, and maybe I'll swap out the next weekend to accommodate that. So that's the kind of flexibility that we're looking for. That's the kind of flexibility that will help your children survive this difficult process. If you have any questions about how it is that we prepare a parenting plan, what the issues are in advance that you should consider, reach out to Monarch Family Law, and I'm certain we can answer your questions.